Hey, that's some pretty good playing you got going.
Scarlet just stops playing, kind of just blushes and shrinks down and is like, "Thank you."
I have a boyfriend!
As we head off into the unknown, never knowing where our journey goes. We struggled hard to get this far, and now's our time to reach the stars. The future may seem bleak and dark, but I know the light within our hearts will shine the way for us to start. The road to victory, together united we will succeed. This dream of ours will never die. No matter what, we'll be ready to fight. The path ahead is clear enough for me. As we head down the road to victory. Pokemon! この番組はグランドスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
What happens next? They had promised you a Sky King badge, but judging by how they were trying to get away from you, I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, first of all, I think we should all do a great big joint high five. Hell yeah!
Hell
Because
yeah.
that's how awesome we are.
Yeah.
And then Scarlet will be like, with her Jesus with her hands out, all like, badge, please, thank you, yay.
Jesus looks at you. He takes your hand and he gingerly steps out and he says, Lady Scarlet, thank you for assisting me. I will now be going this way.
Hey! Where's our badge? Come on.
Rudy looks at Valdis and goes, yeah, oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, what about their badge? You better get on that. She hops out and starts walking away.
Oh,
I think
they
something's wrong
don't
with
have one. They were lying.
Jesus is attempting to walk away, but are you stopping him?
I've kind of got hold of his hand. Because it's kind of weird for him just to walk away from Scarlet anyway, so Scarlet's a bit like, what the
Where are you going?
Yeah, what the f*** are you doing?
What do you think you're doing walking away from me, good sir? I have not
Who
received
is
my
she?
flowers and kisses yet.
There is no what?
I was like, who is she? Who's the hussy?
Oh,
Scarlet, the only woman I love more than you is the sweet Lady Victory that sings of your win.
I didn't say that though. That was the crazy man behind me. It's fine.
You can see that he is clearly nervous. Valdis, meanwhile, is just kind of discussing quickly with Tyra. Tyra hops out of the balloon and walks professionally over to you, holds up her tablet, I guess, looks at you guys and says, Team Fresh Floof, it seems that Valdis has made a deal that he cannot honor.
Scarlet just turns
that's
round
what?
at him, puts her hands on her hips, and just scowls at him. Like
The
big
bastard.
Scowl.
It seems that Valdis had a certain debt of honor he wanted to repay. Not only was he a little embarrassed about the loss at the gym, although I don't think he should be. She gleans back at him. But also, it seems that you have encouraged one of his previous friends to be a future rival.
Oh?
Yes, the alien,
Oh yeah, we know him.
The woman
Yeah.
with the sword.
Yeah, apparently there's some controversy among the gym leaders about this new team. I'm trying to handle this as best as I can as representative of Valdis's company, but perhaps you would like to tell us more about what's going on. I'm going to tell you, she's basically interviewing you as like a gym leader representative. And what you say here affects how Team No Pants is perceived.
There are a bunch of.
okay.
They
Wait,
tried
what?
to eat us!
I mean, they did kidnap us.
Yeah, I guess.
No, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Well, you could. It was Team Boss Pants, I know, but I thought Team No Pants was funny. She says, "Well, there is controversy among this new team. You see, the Slow King, known as King Harmony, was always a bit of a touchy subject for Utopus. You know, a Pokemon being a gym leader and all. But now he's kind of defected, and he's insisting on leading his own team. And well, that it has definitely stirred some pots, as it were."
Like how so?
Well, essentially, there needs to be a decision made with the committee. The committee is influenced by the gym leaders. Gym leaders are influenced by public opinion, yada, yada, yada. It's just a big mess. Right now, you're one of the most influential teams in Utopus, so I don't know. It just, what do you guys think? We'll pass that information along.
I mean, other than the kidnapping, they seem fine.
Yeah, I mean, why shouldn't they be allowed? They possess human intellect. Why?
They are
why
sentient
can they not?
beings, and they have the right to do what they want.
Lavi shrugs and was like, I found the whole experience rather disappointing, personally. And then walked.
I mean, yeah, you were depressed the whole time.
She goes, well, that makes sense, I suppose. There was, well, if we do mark them as trainers, then at that point they're legally citizens, which means they're like people, and this has never been done before. So now there's a big question: we're going down this big old we're going down this big scorch bunny hole, and we just don't know where that leads.
What's a scorch bunny?
Don't know.
Is it called Scorch Bunny? Did I say
Is
the
it
name
like
right?
that? Is it like that?
I've just never heard that Pokemon before.
Yeah. Is it
Can you
like that
take
score
the
bunny that
piss?
was recently
Score Bunny!
described?
It's Score Bunny. We're going down a Score Bunny hole.
No, Stuart, I'm making fun of you because the Pokemon doesn't exist yet. Because
Technically, yeah. I mean, I guess it does, but it's all across the ocean.
Baneri hole! We're going down the Baneri hole!
We're going
You
down.
have Baneri, Stuart!
my point is, it's been done before. People have lived with Pokemon. People have
There you go.
theories about humans evolving from Pokemon. So having these Pokemons as trainers, it could just be another evolution thing. They're not harming anybody.
I suppose that's.
Well, I mean, aside from the kidnapping.
Yeah, aside for the kidnapping, they're not harming anybody.
They are in their own way and don't cause trouble. I don't see what the problem is.
Valdis comes over. Would you like to press charges?
No.
Nah, I'm over it.
Just
We
go
can-
stand back over there, Valdis. Thank you.
Maybe sue for false pretense under a contract that you can now
One,
fail to provide, but I mean, that's a whole other different story now, isn't it?
Not necessary. He backs away.
Good man.
The point is, it might make the region even more interesting. You know, just to have Pokemon that are gym leaders.
Oh yeah, more tourists, more money.
Yeah, I mean the economy's
Hooray!
shit. You know, you always need more tourists.
When you said more money, Valdis's like little hair spikes perk up.
Oh my god.
I knew that would appear.
With Luna on this, like in terms of seeing Pokemon as people, because to him he can't really differentiate.
There you go, good boy.
You're even in character in mispronouncing the word. Good
I
job.
mean, I have problems with words sometimes, and so does Lavi. So
Says the voice.
perfect.
This would be a good trial thing to see how they do.
All right, so I think I will mark that down. Thank you very much, says Tyra. And Valdis says, yes, we shall support them in our best endeavors so that we may bring in more tourists, he says with his eyes turning into dollars.
Well done, sweetie.
Money.
Now can we have our badge?
Yeah, give us that.
No! Oh, yes, I actually, hold on. He starts sifting through his coat, and he just takes off, like, that little pendant that
A bottle cap.
he takes off the pendant thing that has been holding up his cloak, and so he just kind of is gripping it with the other hand, and he walks over and he hands you the icon of the Star of the Trinity Stars.
Oh, okay. Badge.
It's not a, it's, okay, it is actually a wearable Pokemon item, and you have the
Huh.
thing that lets you identify things, right?
I do.
Okay, you know.
They're
that
called eyes.
This is not, it's not actually called the Sky King, it's called the Space King badge.
He flips it over and the instructions are written on the back.
It's called the Space King badge, and the Space King
Space
badge
King
will give you bonuses on any sort of move. Basically, it gives you a +4 stab bonus on anything that revolves around stars. So, for example, if you use Swift, you get to move it up 4 combat stages. Or not 4,
Ooh.
not combat stages, but like move damage meters.
Gotcha.
So this is like an opportunity to build a really quirky character and or kind of your way through a thing, because Swift involves stars, so you can say something like, you know, Fire Blast is star shaped.
Oh, I'm sure you'll love that, Stuart.
I will so love it. But there you go. It's a super
Yeah,
special.
better not remember that then.
Also, give us money, because we beat you. In a gym battle, you have to give us money, too.
I like that Luna just leaned in to say that. Also, give us some money, please.
I say that with my rule book, because I have a rule.
They look at Tyra. Tyra flips a couple switches, and you don't actually get any additional money this time, but Valdis's sponsorship of you goes up by 1.
Yay.
Ooh.
Yay.
Because you are being sponsored by his modeling company.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So instead of being treated as a regional business, it's treated as a multi-regional business. So instead of 500, it's 1,000.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
After this battle, you guys basically discuss the team with Tyra and the group, and Valdis, well, not necessarily Valdis. Valdis, being strong-armed by Jesus and Rudy, have offered to take you guys out to dinner.
Yay.
Yay.
I hope you got lots of money. Larry's got that anime boy eating disorder where he can just eat loads of food and just chow it down. Chow it on down.
You are also joined by Takoa and Kiza, because that's right, Kiza gave you battle bond powers for the battle lobby, if you remember.
That's true. That's true. She did.
Walking up, Takoa and Kiza walk up arm in arm. Kiza waves at you and says, "So Lavi, how did it work out for you?"
It's like Larry's like chowing down bowls of food. Like, oh, it was great. Thanks a lot. It was really fun.
She says, "Well, fun thing is, like when we had that little temporary battle bond going, I could still do all
I
my..."
got pregnant.
No, she's
boy.
like, she just looks at you and says, some of my powers came back. Like for a little while, I was doing all the things I could do. I debated transforming for a bit, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to come back.
I was afraid that I would explode your body.
That's great. So if we battle bond more, there's a chance it'll help you bring your power back?
Maybe. I think it has more to do with, you know, the whole human Pokemon thing, but like at least while you were in burst form, like it was a completely different battle bond than when I battle bond with Prism on occasion to help him with his the Hoopa thing. She just kind of
Scott.
offhandedly dismisses it.
You just battle bond with Dakota, if you know what I mean.
With your butts.
What?
Takoa, like, just kind of stands at attention at that, and Kiza goes, "That's not how it works."
I didn't really say that.
Takoa walks over. "You've changed."
I didn't say that.
Takoa is actually in charge of the Safari Zone.
Okay.
He's like the head manager.
Right, because we arrested the other
The
guy.
manager.
The manager.
Manager.
Your evening passes, and you guys head back to, where are you guys staying?
Hey,
You can
Zeus's house. Yeah.
You guys stay at the Pokemon Center. It is now May the 3rd, and currently, and as far as the events goes, on March 5th, you're expecting number 10 to arrive in town. March 15th.
Go back in time. You just said it's May the 3rd, and then you said March.
Oh, sorry, I meant...
confused.
Jesus, I'm
Is it
sorry.
March or May?
It is March the 3rd. I apologize.
Okay.
It is March the 3rd right now. You're expecting an
It's
arrival...
May the 3rd. We missed everything!
How long did we sleep?
What year is it?
So essentially, you have some downtime, is what I'm saying. how would you like to spend your downtime? You can choose it training yourselves, training your Pokemon, hanging out with your friends, or trying to investigate something else, giving you what you want to do.
So what's Plaid up to?
Jade is really thirsty for Plaid right now.
I'm just curious.
Plaid and okay. Do you want
I
to
keep texting him and he's not answering me.
Yeah, Scarlet would be training up Eve for the contest. You know,
Okay.
When that happens.
Oh
Let's
god,
go
the
train.
Chansey.
We need to make you into a pretty Ninetales.
Yeah, I forgot the Chansey's in HD right now.
Look at me, check me, out me, it's easy. Coming at you in 1080, and you lot on your pixels. What you like?
You are training Eve up. Let me get that out of the way. So Tracy, how are you going to train Eve in this way?
We train by practicing our dancing routines,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's obviously going to incorporate movesets, we practice obviously making them more powerful, making them like bigger and prettier. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you want I want to kind of make this visually thematic as possible. Can you think of anywhere in town where you might want to try that?
Then I'd probably want to do it around like the fountain square, so she can practice like freezing the water and like jumping on it and stuff like that.
So right here?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and pull out Eve. Corinne, what is Luna going to be doing
I'm trying to figure that out.
while you're figuring? Lavi, do you have something?
Lavi's not. I don't know, because Lavi's just kind of mentally preparing himself for this whole meeting this guy. So he's just kind of gonna go around the harbor, I guess, and just have a walk, just to clear his thoughts and whatnot.
Okay, I have an idea.
Do the whole hands in the pocket.
Hey, look, it's the card shop.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. And then Jade, you want to stalk Plaid, I guess?
Just see what he's up to.
Okay.
While in a bush.
No, I was gonna text him.
You text him, he is free.
Does he want to do anything?
No.
He says, sure. And then Corinne, do you have a thought? There's literally at least 3 places here to explore. You can explore the new part of town, the old part of town, what you want to do.
Sure, the new part of town.
Okay, alright. If you want to zoom out, I can point out the buildings for you again if you don't quite remember.
Zoom out.
So obviously that big place over there is the Phoenica Estate. That building in the bottom center, that is the theater. Bottom left is the restaurant. They are preparing for a special white day. Up here, I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna draw squigglies. This building.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That building
Where?
is the International Police Station.
Is it White Day now, or is it coming up?
It is White Day on the 15th.
On the 15th.
Oh, okay.
This building is currently unidentified.
Which building?
The one
The
I
one
just
with the
squigglied.
CCTV.
You know the one in the top left is the balloon rental company. There's some apartment buildings up top, but they're kind of decorations. There's a small park over here, and like I said, there's a small park over. There you go. That's probably better.
Hello there, my name is Pierre and I am your friend. Did you know that there are other D&D shows here on the channel? On Wednesdays, it's a new episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Heart, a campaign written by Megami33 who plays Luna here on the channel. It's pretty good. It's got heroes like Ruru, sweet ladies like Shadow and Chef Zig, and then there's Kane. Be sure to check us out every Wednesday for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Heart. And if you want to see the show ahead of time, be sure to watch it on Megami's Twitch channel. Or if you missed that, check it out on our Patreon too. Well, that's it for now. So long, my new friends. Let's hug again real soon.
Hey, it's me, Alex. Constantly busy Alex, creator of Jade and Shadow and lots of other comics and stuff. So, if you haven't heard, we've opened an Etsy store where I sell all kinds of stuff, but we've seen a lot of success lately with our body pillows and cotton masks. We've opened up commissions for our body pillows lately, and it is right now our hottest item. If you want, you can head over to our Etsy and commission a custom body pillow with any kind of graphic. You guys are always asking for Utopus merch and stuff, and this is a great way to show us your interest. You want a sexy Jade? A Scarlet? A Luna? It's Watashi, isn't it? You want Watashi? You guys always want Watashi. I swear to God, if I hear one more Watashi request, I'm going to throw her into a freaking volcano.
Do I know where Jill? Do I know where Jill is?
Jill. Oh, Jill is at the Phoenica estate with Phoenicas.
With Phoenica.
Phoenica.
Phoenicae. Phoenicae. That's the plural of
Because I know
Phoenica.
we were kind of suspicious of them, but like I'm not sure if we were gonna do anything.
Well, you could probably do some kind of investigation. Let's see. If I had to like give a deep think, give me an education check. What are you smart in?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Sure, roll Pokemon. That's fine. You noticed while Scarlet is standing there training, you noticed that Phoenica is very, or not Phoenica, Watashi, being a ninja, you know that she suddenly had this very capable ninja apprentice just kind of appear. So that's strange to you, and that really sticks out. So you're talking to Scarlet about what kind of leads you might be able to do. You guys go back and forth a bit, and you deduce that really any connections to anything ninja might be helpful in that particular field.
Anything ninja. Okay. Maybe I can go to the police station. Maybe they know about ninjas in the area.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, see ya.
See, what would I talk to Scarlet about this? Scarlet's excited about the contest. She wouldn't care about this.
Okay, well, who would you confide in?
I have
then?
knowledge of like Ransei and everything because of like obviously the history of this.
Well, are you concerned about Watashi at all? 'Cause of-
I'm not so much concerned about Watashi as honestly I don't believe she's smart enough to think of any kind of conspiracies, but I am concerned about that Jill girl.
Okay. I think I will try to do a little investigation on her
Yeah.
while we're waiting for this 10 person that Lobby is waiting. Because I would also like to meet this person as well.
Yeah,
Okay. If you see anything
Okay.
suspicious, let me know.
I will do.
Alright, come
Let
Spike.
me know if you need any Pokemon talking
Okay.
to.
Alright, you start traveling north towards the police station. You can go ahead.
Hello
You're-
there, officer.
He stands at attention. Let's see if he recognizes you. I'm just gonna roll a d20. If it's above 10, he does. He does recognize you.
Ah, sweet.
He salutes immediately and goes, "Oh, Ranger Luna! It's what an honor."
At ease.
He puts his hand down and he relaxes a little, but he's still standing at attention.
I was wondering if I can check out your facilities to research something.
He stands there for a minute and says, I would love to show you. However, it seems that we are somewhat under lockdown for a time.
Oh, what for?
Well, you see, normally this is just the typical police station, but we've been recently occupied by
Occupied?
Interpol,
What is that?
International Police.
Look at.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, the international police.
Yes, Interpol. That is the jargon that we use here at the station.
Oh, does that mean Looker is here?
He says, well, yes, Looker and Looker's brought in a special task force, and they've requested like complete use of the bullpen and everything inside. We've actually been even having trouble apprehending criminals because they've just requested the facility so much.
See.
I'm afraid I don't know much more than that. I've just been told to keep people out. I'm real sorry.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, let me see if I can text Looker if he's too busy, whatever. But if you need help with any crimes while they're busy taking the facility, I can help out.
He brightens up a little bit and said, that'd be fantastic. But yes, feel free to contact him. Go for it.
Okay.
he goes, that'd be fantastic. Another settlement needs your help.
Okay.
I
go
try
ahead.
to call Looker. See if I answer.
Looker picks up. Hello, Ranger Luna.
Yeah. I'm actually outside the facility. In where are we again? Port Oligarch or something?
Aristocrat Harbor.
Aristocrat Harbor.
Aristocrat Harbor.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention. An Aristocrat Harbor.
He goes, well, of course you can. Of course. Here, he'll come out in just a second. Tracy, you are by the fountain. Would you like to describe what you're doing?
Yes. Right now, Scarlet is playing a nice tune on her flute, and she's getting Eve to dance around, like she's hopping and dancing around on the side of the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then she like flips into the air and does like does a powder snow, which covers the area and like floats around her and mixes with the water and looks all pretty.
Okay. On Eve, go ahead and roll powder snow then.
Okay, let me just make sure I actually have powder snow because I'll feel really stupid if I should tell this. I'm pretty sure.
Was that the first thing you said that just came to your head?
I do! I have it! It's fine. See, I knew.
Alright, doing pretty good. Yeah, she starts bringing up a small, little, elegant flurry. She dances around and simply starts freezing parts of the fountain in a little bit of a like a snowflake pattern. Small crystals are forming around it rather elegantly.
Yeah. Pretty.
While you're playing this flute and Eve is dancing around, you are approached by two people, and they look at you, and this is a boy, and this is a goyle.
That's important.
That's important. And
I know these because I drew them, so it's okay.
as they approach you, and you continue your flute playing, Eve starts to glow a little bit.
Oh.
In your surprise,
Scarlet sees her glowing and is just like, oh, she must have learned a new move or something. And she just continues playing.
this is not like one of those normal like evolution glows or even like regular mystical Pokemon glows. This one's different. It's shining with, all the colors of the spectrum. At least all the colors of the rainbow spectrum.
Ooh.
She sits down and starts like singing in this weird sort of like matching melody to harmonizing your flute.
What my Vulpix does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really cute.
The boy comes up and gives you like the finger guns, and he's like, "Hey, that's some pretty good playing you got going."
Scarlet just stops playing, kind of just blushes and shrinks down and is like, "Thank you."
I have a boyfriend.
No. I've only seen that like a couple times. Here, I want to introduce you to someone. You see this kind of shy girl come up from behind him, and as she gets closer, you recognize this gal as someone you saw the other day, right before you hit the Phoenica Manor.
Oh, I just do a nice polite wave.
She waves back, "Hi." She kind of stretches out her hand a little bit, and like instinctively, your moon or your sun hand kind of reacts to it. It like heats up a little.
Sun hand.
Interesting. Scarlet looks at her hand and notices glow and is just like, she kind of eases a bit. She's like, "I think I can trust you."
Yes.
She says that in her head.
These people seem trustworthy.
Yeah, but she's still,
Mm-hmm.
still cautious. But she's like, I feel like I can trust them.
Okay, so you give me a occult check. Between all of your mystical mumbo jumbo and everything that you've done, you recognize her as a person who is also of the blessed, like the touched class, like like the God Speaker classes.
Yeah.
She goes, "Hi, you're She says you're with Cresselia, aren't you?"
Well, I'm not with Cresselia. Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah, Cresselia is my patron.
She pulls back her hair a little bit to reveal some burn scars, and she says, "Well, I'm kind of Ho-Oh's person.
Oh, Ho-Ohs.
Yeah, you see, I kind of got a strong feeling when you walked by the other day, and I wanted to talk to you." He informs you that she has been touched by Ho-Oh, and you're at a bridge, man. What you doing?
Okay, crossing the bridge, I guess.
Better look out for those trolls.
All right.
Yeah, Larry's just gonna walk. Yeah, he's walking about. He's sort of thinking about life and what's going on. He's thinking back all the things that have been said recently, like ever since meeting that girl, and like wondering how she knows him, how his number 10 knows him, and he comes to the shop, remembers the good little spin-off where he getting along. He's just humming, "Hey." Oh, the card game shop.
You look at the shop and give me a perception check or whatever the equivalent is. You look down and you see 4 individuals, just kind of, you see 4 individuals standing in front of the card shop. The card shop has been kind of run down a little bit, and at least 3 of these people are looking directly at you, the 3 males there.
Oh.
You can choose to recognize these males or not. I figured this is Lavi.
No, he wouldn't. I don't, so he won't.
Well, they are looking at you rather expectantly, and Lavi can choose to just ignore them if he wants.
Larry's just like, "What? What are you looking at? You lose something over here, guys?"
At this point, the girl does look at you, and she then quickly pushed aside by this guy. Like, not like super aggressively, just kind of like, "I need to get to you real fast."
Right.
And he says, "You don't recognize me?"
I've kind of gone through a lot since I was last here. There's, a bit of an existential crisis going on, so no?
He like looks indignant, and he says, "How do you not recognize the guy who gave you the greatest ass whooping of your life?" He then holds up a Darkrai card.
Larry's like, "Ha ha ha! You can't." Yeah, okay, you kicked my ass. Oh, you mean in cards? Right.
Yeah, it's me, Steven. And he says, "The greatest card player in Utopus." And he looks back and he starts, "Ah!" And his grandpa is kind of like, "Yeah, okay." And then this guy over here is just like, "Yep, that's real good." And the gal doesn't even react. He looks at Lavi and says, "I've got a bone to pick with you.
What'd I do?
Thanks to you, with our humiliating defeat at Republic City, no one's taken us seriously anymore, and I challenge you."
Wait, okay, to a card game?
Well, yes, but no. You see, the card shop shut down because someone, he looks at you, didn't promote them like he promised.
Wait, did I promise to promote the shop?
You totally did.
Oh, wow.
However, keep digging.
It's like, oh, right. Yeah, it was hard to promote a shop when I'm in space saving the universes. I guess the ninjas didn't really play cards.
Now's not the time for
sorry?
Now's not the time for your childish talk. He grabs you by the collar and pulls you in. He says, "Now's the time for serious business. You ruined card games for everybody."
Larry looks at him and goes, like, "You realize I could sneeze and break you in half right now, right?"
"Well, be that." Actually said, "I'd like to see you try." And he like pulls back a fist, seemingly about to hit you.
Lavi just takes his index finger and his thumb, just like grabs his other hand and just like by the wrist and just slightly twists it around the back of the thing and just like chicken wings him immediately.
He bends. He's like, you're not playing fair. You're not playing fair. Stop. You're cheating. Stop it."
And then he's gonna throw him into the water. He's just gonna lob him behind him.
And you threw him in. At that point, his friends react like, whoa, hold on. He starts standing up at the edge, trying to like throw down a line because like there's a bridge there for a reason.
Lavi's like, relax, and he water bends him out of the water and just dumps him down.
Where do you want him? Like on the bridge here?
Just there, yeah. He's just gonna slam it. He's just gonna like just splash him on the ground, just like.
Holy. Okay. Like his friend stands up and goes, wow. And the old man comes over and goes, oh, well, that was a neat trick.
I've been waiting for someone to kick my grandson for years.
A little bit. You actually did take the words out of my mouth there. He's been a bit of a prick.
In my defense, he was rearing his fist back. It was self-defense. So.
Oh, no, totally. No. You got it, man. Got it in one.
It's like, anyway, the card shop really closed down?
Yes, unfortunately. Don't let him don't let my grandson get to you. In fact, it's been a dying art for a long time. See, we've been trying to enter the Pokemon League, but we've been having some issues as of late.
How would you enter the Pokemon League with trading cards? Lavi's now just confused.
Next, remember we beat the one gym.
You really don't remember, do you?
Like he does. Lavi does that thing where he rubs the back of his head and he does that, like he closes his eyes, he just smiles. It's like.
Well, in like episode 250 with Peasant Poppers, there was a 4-way battle. These guys were there. He goes, so yeah, since then, that was supposed to be our first badge. We were going to make our grand debut into the league through there.
Okay, now I remember that.
So, essentially speaking, what my grandson was trying to say is that we're looking for an expert to teach us.
Huh.
I mean, I can call Luna, I mean, if you want. I mean, she's pretty smart.
He was insistent that it be the only guy whose ass he's ever been kicked by. You know, I can't stand him sometimes. You know, he beats you at cards. You are literally like miles ahead of him in everything else. So you know.
They want my help with being Pokemon trainers.
Precisely. That's what we're asking.
It's like Lavi's like, yeah, but I mean, I don't really know how to teach. I mean, all I do, I kind of go off instinct. All the stuff I've learned from Luna. So I don't really know how much help I can be.
He thinks there's an old teaching proverb. You remember 10% of what you're taught, 30% of what you read, but the most effective thing is that you learn more of what you teach. So.
Oh, but I don't read.
So there's
okay,
like all the more for you to teach us then.
Lavi's like, okay, well, what do you need me to do?
Well, I would like you to show us the ropes and show us how you battle and how your team battles, and perhaps that will help us upon our journey. Sometimes, you know, it's quoting a great show. Sometimes the best way to help yourself is to help others. Iroh from Avatar, like it was the only good part of Legend of Korra was when they met Iroh.
Yeah, so Lavi, I don't know. Lavi's like, okay, I guess I can try and teach you some stuff.
Great. Thank you